Hey everybody, Billy Penn here, the Penalizer, Austin Amp Show. I'm here with Richard Goodsell. He's going to show us about all his amplifiers.
Do I get to ask you why they call you the Penalizer first?
That's on my blog, actually, why they call me the Penalizer.
Okay, I'll check it out. All right, so I'm on right now. Okay.
You are on.
All right, well, what we have here today is we've got a fairly good slice of the product line here. This is the Black Dog 50, kind of a medium gain EL34 amp, but don't let its Marshall-esque looks fool you. It's cathode biased, and so it has kind of a vibe all of its own, but I don't discourage adjectives like plexi and things of that nature. It's, you know, the closest thing I have to a high gain amp, though. Right underneath that in a similar box is the 33 Custom. This particular one has reverb and tremolo, and it's ordinarily found as a 2x12 combo, but for the purposes of transportation in this show, and it's in the catalog now, this head can be made available with a reverb tank. It's normally just a 3-knobber, and of course it's sitting on a 2x12 cabinet for demonstration purposes. Down here in the lovely faux alligator skin covering, we have pretty much the flagship, well not the flagship, but the bread and butter model, the Super 17 Mark III. It was the 17 watt that started the whole party, and this is the latest iteration of that. And it features reverb, tremolo, a triode pentode switch where it can be, you can flick it down to 5 watts. It weighs 30 pounds, and I can't imagine why anybody would need anything else ever in an amp. This is the one I have at the house, and if you need more than this, then it's a different gig than mine, for sure. Right next to this, hey look, it looks just like the same case. Why, it is a 5E3 cabinet. This one is in silver roller skating rink sparkle diner vinyl seat covering here. The Unibox is loosely based on a similarly named amplifier from the late 60s. Features a 6 BM8 tube, puts out about 10 watts. It's kind of a gnarly, greasy bucket of chicken, and has its own vibe. Not much headroom there, but it's not supposed to. And then over here, the last amp is actually, it's brand new, but it's also very old. This is Super 17 Express. Essentially a Mark III with all the features stripped off of it, and students of the Goodsell folklore will recognize it as actually the same amp that I built 5 years ago when I started this business, and now it's kind of been reintroduced as a, you know, not a budget amp, but an amp, you know, an amp for people who bring their own effects, I guess.
Right, your bare bones, this is what you need to do your gig.
Well, this is what you need to do your gig. If you already have a good pedal board, you can do it with that one.
Well, they all look great. We're going to give them a whirl here in a minute.